praise first instead of kill, run, or freeze and ignore. Now, it's scary to do this at first sometimes because you get afraid that stupid stuff will get done because you just praised first. Notice it's not praise. It's not unconditional positive regard for every crackpot idea. It's praise it first. And there's a cognitive hack in that I'll talk about in a moment. You're going to learn a tool that we call POINT, P-O-I-N-T. Pluses, opportunities is the O, issues is the I, and then new thinking to overcome those issues. POINT. There's different versions of this that people teach, but all of them are built on a similar pattern, and all of them start off with looking for what you like about something first, which Gay Relier was doing. And the more I discipline myself to look for what I like about things, the more people like me and the more creative I tend to be. So let's kind of play with it a little bit in terms of it. So this Larkin soap idea, what are some pluses with that? Well, you could think that through for yourself, and I might make you write that if we had the time together to do so, but I'll tell you some of the things that people come up with when I ask that. They're not hard reaches. Well, one is we're going to move a lot of our soap out the door. We're going to get people to buy some of our cleanser. Probably lots of people are going to tell others about, yo, all I had to do was buy this soap and I got this awesome desk. That's going to get a lot of word of mouth around for us. And as I noted, what might happen is we could accessorize the desk, right? Maybe somebody said one time in one of my classes, they said, well, maybe then we could make a new soap for cleaning wood, right? Or waxing wood, and we'd have another product in our product line to take care of the desks that we gave them. Now you need Larkin wax for your desk, right? And so those are pluses. Straight up, not hard to do in that case. Sometimes it's harder, sometimes it's easier. Second steps is opportunities. Our brain wants to go to issues right away, but we're going to hold our brain back from that just a little bit longer and look for some more positives, but we're going to do it by looking for opportunities. And the way I think about it is there's secondary benefits, right? So a secondary benefit of this promotion at Larkin might be that we could build another business off of it. A secondary benefit might be that if 100 bars of soap is too much for one family, maybe people give some of that away at birthdays or great birthday present. You need a little bit of soap. My gator brain just came out and thought, that's a stupid idea, but who knows, right? And so it may be, and this was really brilliant that one of the students in a class said this, what if we targeted mom and pop hotels, motels with our 100 bars of soap? They need 100 bars of soap and they wouldn't mind having a desk, right? Brilliant. That's a secondary benefit. We could segment the market in a particular way. Now, what you're doing here is you're literally infusing the area of your brain that's good at solving problems with more metabolic product. You're getting more blood, glucose, glycogen to the area of your brain that's going to be good at solving problems. And that's what you're going to do next, is solve problems by raising them. So what are the issues with this Larkin idea as an example? So the biggest issue that everybody comes up with is this price equity issue. Everybody perceives that the desk is going to be so expensive and we don't make enough margin on the soap to accommodate that. But the trick here is to not complain. We're going to lose money. Statement of fact. That's saying it in a way that complains. We will lose our shirts on this. No, says the chief financial officer, right? Well, what if we played a little mental hack to ourselves and instead of saying a statement, we asked a question. And I'm not talking a question like, are you stupid? I'm talking a different kind of question, right? The question, you could start with any one of these four stems. How to, how might, in what ways might, or what might be all of the. So for instance, you could say, what might be all the ways to make sure that we don't lose our shirt on this promotion? Now, as soon as you say that, the brain naturally wants to solve that problem by answering that question. Well, we could raise the price on our products. We could maybe source the desk really cheap. We might be able to find a way to, what Gay said, she was afraid of losing her shirt or losing her husband if her husband was required to make all these Adirondack chairs. But she came up with an idea, what already automatically, she saw the problem and she solved it really quickly by saying, well, maybe we'll do a lottery. So let's imagine that one of the problems we saw with the Larkin soap thing was how to decrease the cost of the desk. So let's generate ideas about that. Let's develop some new thinking. And one idea comes to mind that didn't exist back in Larkin's day quite in the same way it does now. But think about IKEA's business model. They make margin by taking labor costs out of the furniture products that they sell you. You assemble the furniture product, right? So maybe one of many solutions might be that in order to decrease the cost of the desk is shipped to you flat and you assemble the desk, right? And so points, pluses, opportunities, issue, new thinking can be a really powerful tool that you can use to evaluate ideas and to react to the thinking of others before you judge. We're going to set aside the judge just long enough to do pluses and opportunities, then give the judge voice in the form of raising the issues, but structurally being very disciplined, always asking one of those 4 questions: how to, how might, in what ways might, what might be all of the, and then working with our own mind and the minds of those around us to develop some new thinking. You do that, your gator brain won't have much room to live and run your show in a way that's going to decrease your creative fluency and your problem-solving ability.